This is a brief video on how I create the poetry slash haiku fan video using iMovies. You click on iMovies and you click on the plus sign, and you choose either movies or trailers. I choose to use movies, and when you do that, after you click on iMovies and you click on the create movies plus sign, you select all the media you choose. It's best to choose videos. I choose videos as opposed to photos. You can do photos too, but using a series of mini videos, it's really it gives it a flow. Create movie. You click create movies. Then you have the slides here. It looks long because they have it frame by frame, and it gives you the option to edit them. You could choose background black or white, blast. You could choose a theme. I chose no theme for the last video I did. Let's say it's playful. You could choose a soundtrack. I recommend you use a soundtrack sounds and music that they offer you because there's no copyright issue. And in order to edit a clip, these right here are the transitions. I'll show you really quickly. For one, they automatically give you that transition, and you can always edit it by clicking on the transition, changing how you like. It's basically just like a PowerPoint. And then back to what I was mentioning about the clip, if you wanted to edit it, you just tap on it once, you hold it down, and then you will move it to where you would like it to be. You also have the option to cut a clip. Let's say it's too long, you can condense it by holding it down. You can click the scissor button to cut it. You can also add text to it. That's where you get, and they have these special, it's just like a PowerPoint, text. So you can add title to it, or if you don't want to speak or use audio and just have music in the background, each frame you can add that as well, the text. You can decide whether this clip has no sound. The bottom here is the sound of the video. That's right down there. And if you want to add your own sounds, let's go to, oh, and this is also the redo button if you want to redo the last thing you did. Go back to this setting. Let's say you want to add a soundtrack. Oh, you can also speed changes, pitch, fade out, fade in from black. Okay. Then let's say you want to add music to it, sounds, or what you will go to. You can go to audio. If you have something saved in your iTunes or something, you can go through there as well. Or if you want to use a sound effect, they offer you their own sounds. They offer you an array of sounds. Or if you want to go to something, let's say My Music, you can go to something that's imported, songs, artists, albums, playlists. Let's see, songs. Albums, if you have those set up. I suggest you use songs that you like if you're creating videos for yourself. But if it's something that you want to post on your own personal YouTube or anything like that, for copyright issues, of course, I would suggest you use iPhones, what iMovies provide. Sound for theme music that iMovies provide, we'll click on audio to click out. Then you go to soundtracks. And in the soundtracks, they offer different sounds, of course, different themes that you can choose from. And they break it up by the theme that you have. Like, for example, we chose playful, so they gave music that will give that playful feel. For example, chill feel, sentimental. Of course, these are all sounds to match the theme that you choose that they offer. Let's say you have an audio you need to import. Let's go back to audio. I chose an audio that I imported. So I would go to Files, and let's see if I used this audio, and then it drops it where I need it. And then again, just like a PowerPoint, or you take a slide with the audio below and you can condense it and chop it up, and you can always play with the features. So let's see what we have. Sidebar. This is where I recorded my own personal audio. It was this app right here. And it was this one right here. You just hold it down. You can say yada yada yada, like right there, and then it says save to files. As you save it to files, it's just save it on my phone, iMovies. Once it's saved there, it's available to find in iMovies. So I did that kind of backwards. So let's see what we have.
Have you ever heard of the story why the...
This is another project. So, did we save it? Okay, let me go back to the project we worked on. So at the bottom is the audio that we imported. The top, of course, is the video, frame by frame. Here's a transition. Think of PowerPoint. And you have, when you click on the settings, you have all sorts of options to play around with, just like PowerPoint. And you can play it. You can always come back to this window to play it.
Have you ever heard of the story why the sun and the moon lives in the sky?
We have a story to tell. Many years ago, Sun and my friend Water were great friends. We both lived on Earth together. I visited.
Did you guys get the point? I just grabbed a bunch of things together and I just mashed it up, just to give you a quick rundown on how all the possibilities and the features you have to play with. But it's pretty simple. I think this is really great for those who are looking for something different to do and want something to look really professional and fun. I think the teens will have a great idea, great time playing around with the features. I just kept it basic. If you're a perfectionist, it's interesting because you find yourself editing and editing and editing. But it's really educational as well. It teaches you about timing and composition. What makes a video, iMovie or a video really good is composition as well, on storyboarding and things like that. Some people might just want to put it together without doing that, which is fine as well. But this is one of the ideas I have for the teens. It can also be for adults, them using haikus or poems and putting it to video, allowing them to express themselves.